Hi, this is Tara with Tara's Tips, Terrific Ink, Paper, and Stamps. And today I'm going to show you how to make this simple birthday card using the Dainty Flowers celebration paper. It also uses the frame floret stamp set. And there's the inside and our coordinating envelope. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so this card goes together fairly quickly. We are using one of the frames from the celebration paper, the Dainty Flowers, and you're going to use the ones with the frames. You're going to cut the frame out to be 3.5 by 4 3/4. So you end up with this, and then we're going to cut out a piece of Starry Sky that's 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to bring our Stamparatus in. And we're just gonna, I've got the greeting already all lined up for you. We're gonna put our magnet down and I'm gonna ink that up. Go down. And I like to stamp it twice just to give it a darker image. So then that's perfect. We're going to mount that on there. And I've cut a bow out of the dies, birdhouse dies, that coordinates with the Pretty Bird stamp set. This is what that looks like, but I used that bow there. And then we are going to use the frames out of the Fabulous Frame dies right here, and I'm going to cut that out quick. And this is just a scrap of Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to go back through because there's some detail in the corners that it embosses that I think a second time gives it a slightly better look. So there you go. I'm going to take my multi-purpose glue that's inside of my fine tip glue bottle. And sometimes when I have detail work, I like to let it just sit there and dry so it doesn't ooze out on me. And because there's a slight curve on these, I'm going to take my paper snips and ever so slightly cut off the corners so they're not sticking out past the Fresh Freesia corners. I'm just putting that on the corner there. And you can look and make sure you don't have too much hanging over either way. Now we're going to take our bow and glue that on. And then we're going to glue it onto our Starry Sky piece. And sometimes if I'm making a bunch of these, I will cut a rectangle out of the middle of that with the stitched rectangles. That way I can save the piece for the inside or just for a scrap to use later for something. Okay, we are going to mount that on our Fresh Freesia card base. Okay, and then on our inside we are going to do Starry Sky, and again I would normally probably cut the center out, but I didn't have that prepped for this time, so we're gonna do that. But I wanted a little bit of something on my inside, so I took this from the Dainty Flowers, the Dainty Delight stamp set rather, and I'm gonna stamp it in Old Olive. And I just want to copy what is on the front of my card. The Queen Anne's lace looks like it's got pink on there, so I'm just gonna put some pink in there with my blender pen. And then, I know I'm weird, but a lot of times I just take my color off on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do crushed curry for the berries to match the front. So that's that. The pink isn't super pink, so you could go over top of that with your, you know, if you have a Stampin' Write marker in the Blushing Bride, you could go over that to make it a little bit more pink. But I'm okay with how that is. Okay, so there's our quick, pretty, simple birthday card. And we can also stamp our envelope as well with our same stamp that we did on the inside. Bring our Blushing Bride back in. And the pink is going to show up a little better on the envelope because it's white. But it's also pulling a little bit of that green from the image stamp in, so it's not giving you a true Blushing Bride color as much. Fresh curry. You guys will have to let me know if you've made any cards with the Dainty Flowers paper. That's my favorite thing in the Celebration catalog, and you can earn that through February 28th, 2023. So if you'd like to order anything, if you have a local demonstrator, you can order off them, or if you don't, I would love to have an order from you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Or if you want to see something special, I'm not going to make any promises, but I can try to accommodate that. I know I've been a little absent in the video making process lately. The last video I made, I have not edited or uploaded, and now it's kind of, the set I used has retired, and maybe I won't get that one uploaded, but hopefully I'll get back to doing some more here. And I see a little berry I missed. Okay, so I think anybody would love to receive this card for their birthday. It's just a cheery one. Well, any female anyway. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.